Hey guys, so I've been filming this video for a little bit now because I've been going back and forth and it's thundering and lightning and just pouring outside right now, and I really want to get this filmed before my light goes out and you can't see me. So this is the look I've done. I'm talking in this video about how to, taking you from start to finish, from foundation, moisturizer, right up to lip gloss and lip liner. And I'm just going to keep talking and hopefully the power comes back on. Crazy. So I hope you guys can watch it all for me. I'm thinking I'm going to put it all in one long video. So this is my first long video and I'm trying to talk pretty natural in it, so I think you will enjoy it. If you guys want to see how to get your face glowing, keep watching. Hey guys, so this is what my face looks like without makeup, but we're going to, and cream. I'm not usually this shiny. The next step is to make sure that you really moisturize your face, and for that I use the Clean & Clear Day Soft Oil-Free Moisturizer. I did a blog post about this and I'll link that in the bottom bar if you're interested in checking it out. So I usually do 2 pumps of this. Warm it up in my hands and then spread it around my face. So once you have that down and you're moisturized, I've had gone back and forth with this foundation. Really found that it's good if you want that dewy kind of tinted moisturizer look with a little bit more. And it's the CoverGirl Nature Luxe in Alabaster, which is the lightest color. It comes in the 310. I take about half a pump of this, of the cream, and then of the Nature Luxe foundation. I put, I guess, enough to cover the lump of cream, so I have about that much of it. Then I just kind of smoosh it all in, mix it all up, and I'm kind of making my own tinted moisturizer this way. I find without it, it goes a little bit cakey. And I'm going to start my cheek. You can see how it's kind of shiny like that. That's from the moisturizer. And I like it because that kind of stays the whole day. And that really gives you the nice, natural, glowy look. And helps make your skin look so much more alive and glowy than straight foundation can, in my opinion. Because the foundation by itself, I think, is medium coverage foundation, even though it says it's light. Which is fine if that's what you want, but if you don't want that, throw in some moisturizer and make it what you want it to be. So I'm just taking it out from between my fingers and putting a little extra in the areas that I want to cover. I still have a few breakout spots left. Okay, so now that we have this on, the next step is getting rid of the dark circles. Mine are actually not too bad today. And I love the Garnier Nutrice Skin Renewal Anti-Dark Circle Roller. The little metal ball on it just cools the skin down and decreases the puffiness and gets the circulation flowing again away from your eye area. So I put this on. I did do a blog post about this as well, so I'll link that below as well. So, and then I just take my ring finger, which is the finger you should be using around your eye area, and I honestly just pat it in. But see, it just blends it right back into the foundation and you can't really see it. Next, I take a stick concealer, and this is Bedhead Wipeout Fix Stick, and I've had this. This is only my second stick, so this stuff lasts forever, and it's a super good stick concealer. So I put that around my nose and any little spots, and I just kind of push it and pat it. Push it and pat it around the area and then blend it out. So now that I have that and have all of the spots covered, my face looks a little bit different. If this is too glowy for you, because it is for me, but it's fine, we're going to put some powder on it. And now you can use 2 different powders. You can use the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, which I love, or we can use whatever powder you want, but this is kind of what I use. And then I have the Hard Candy Welcome Mat, which I did discussion on the hard candy products. This is the one I'm going to go with, and so I'm just using the powder puff that it came with, and I'm just patting it on the areas that I want. I don't want everything to be matte, but I put it on my eyelids to kind of set the color. Put it on my forehead, around my nose, on my mouth. And because my cheeks, I don't mind if they're a little bit. Everything else that's left on the brush, I just pat that down. I still want these, I guess, I'm stumbling over my words here, but you kind of just want it to be a nice natural glow. And this takes away like that nasty kind of grease shine, but you're still left with, you're not left with a matte face. So guys, that's pretty much how I get my face to look kind of dewy and flawless and still have some coverage. So the next step, I'm using my favorite eyebrow kit, which I don't think I've talked about before, and it looks filthy. It's the Brow Fix. I really like it. It comes with a little mirror, which is really helpful when you're traveling. And it has the highlighting and 2 different dark shades for your eyebrows. And then it has a sponge applicator, a little angled brush, and I'm telling you, these tweezers, guys, are awesome. They're the bomb. They are so good. When you're traveling, I just take this. I don't even take my Tweezerman with me. So I use a little angled brush that comes with it because, hey, why not use it? And I use the middle shade, which is the Brow Shade 1. And I just brush it up with my eyebrows. Then I just use a spoolie brush and just comb it out. So see the difference in how that defines my eyes so much more. And you can go as dark or as light as you want. I prefer the darker eyebrows. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because I don't think we need to be that close to my face. Yeah, so the next step for me in getting my face looking nice and fresh and glowy, and just, I guess, the way skin should look naturally. Because like you can see I have a nice sheen going on, but it's not like, oh my god, grease bag at all. It's not there. So I'm going to take a tinted moisturizer. Goodness. I'm sitting very awkwardly. There's not a lot of room in this room. Okay. I'm taking a eyeshadow primer, and you can use whatever eyeshadow primer you want. And I just put a little dab, and that's all I use, is just what's on there. And I just dab that into my eyelid, on my eyelid, and just up to my crease. Now, I do find with most primers that you have to let them dry, so while that's there, I'm going to do my bronzing on my cheeks. And I'm using my Milani Sunset Duos, which if you've been watching me from the beginning, this is Sunset City, and I use it a lot. I love it. But what I've actually enjoyed doing is taking, this is an e.l.f. complexion brush. So like whatever brush it is that, like a big kind of fluffy, but see how it's fluffy but it's kind of flat? I'm just taking that into this. And then I'm taking this big brush and I'm kind of carving out my cheekbones with this, as opposed to this tiny brush I was using before. For this is more of a, like you still get it defined, but it's not, I don't want to say harsh because it didn't look harsh before, but I guess it gives like a more of a glow. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I should just stop. So I'm just kind of dabbing it in, going in right into your hairline. Do not stop. You want to push that in. And then again, I'm bringing it up onto my temples. And whatever's left on the brush, I do my jawline and my neck. This is what I do on a general basis when I want my skin to look glowy, because I find this doesn't have a shimmer to it, it just has a sheen. I think we understand the difference. And that's that. So I find blush is great, but if you want a hardcore, like glowy, natural look, you want to go with a cream blush. And you don't want to go with like a hot pink or anything like that. You want to go with one that's fairly natural. So my two choices that I gravitate towards the most in these cases are both Sally Hansen Natural Beauty Inspired by Carmony Cream Blush in, what is this? This is Sunset and this is Ginger. Go ahead. I'm going to go with Ginger today. And my favorite way to apply them was with a Low Cornell 270 Maxine's Mop. And I picked mine up at Michael's with a 50% off coupon. And what I do is I just kind of brush it over it like you would a paintbrush. And so you get the color. And then I hit from my eyebrows out. And I'm applying that just like in brush strokes, like you would a normal brush. So don't act like it's any different. And then bringing it onto the apples of my cheeks, smiling, which you all feel funny doing, but it's the way to get the most natural appearance. And then brush the excess into your hairline. See the difference of that natural flush compared to this side of my face? There's a major difference. So I just find like cream blushes are great to give a natural glow. But the Sally Hansen ones, I don't know, they just seem to be the best consistency. Like they're not sticky, they're just creamy. And you don't, when you put them on, you're not taking off your foundation underneath or your powder. Like you can still see my contouring. Like I haven't wiped that off. It doesn't go anywhere, it just goes over top. And I suppose you could use your fingers if you wanted, but me, I really like the preciseness of a brush, and plus I don't get it on my fingers and get it on everything else that I'm doing. And then I always rub in the what's it called? Eye primer, because I always find it creases a little bit on me, and you want to have that rubbed in before you do anything. So whatever's left over on your brush at this stage, you're gonna blend it from your eyes down, from your nose out, because you don't want to go too close to your nose and increase the redness that happens there naturally. You know, you don't want to go beyond that, but you want to have it blended. And just see that natural glow that that gives you. I just love it. Everybody watching this video is going to be like, wow, Caitlin, you don't usually go on videos like this. But I kind of found my other videos, I was trying to be very professional and precise, and that's just not how I talk to people normally. So I'm trying to switch over into acting like you're really my friends, because I really do enjoy you guys watching. So I hope you don't, like I haven't gone cuckoo or anything like that. I'm just getting a lot more comfortable talking in front of the camera by myself in a room. So, don't know if you needed to know that, but I'm going to keep that in the video. Normally I would cut it out. Next I'm taking my Hard Candy Moon Glow, which I talked about before, and I'm just taking the sponge that it comes with, and I'm just adding that for some glow on top. And it's just a little extra touch of something that will give you some more excitement. Now, we have your face done, your cheeks are done, a nice natural glow, isn't it pretty? And your eyebrows are done. Now the only thing left to do is eyes. Now, if you've been up late or they're puffy, like we've already taken care of that, but if they're red and raw, the best thing to do is to take a white or a nude colored eye pencil and line your inner rims. Go with that. But for the eye color itself, keep it natural. Do a neutral eye. I'm going to go with my Sally Girl eyeshadow palette that I picked up. And the first color I'm going to use is Gunmetal, which is kind of just like a nice champagne neutral color, which is very close to skin tone, right? With a little bit of sparkle, which is what you want. I'm going to do this from my lash line up to my eyebrow, and this light color is going to kind of cover up any darkness or redness, because you're kind of neutralizing it. If it has like a yellow gold undertone, it'll kind of help to get rid of some of that. So you have that nice light color all over the place. Next, I'm taking from Sally Girl as well, Champagne, and that's just it. It's a nice goldy champagne color. So I'm just taking the pointy end, and it has some sparkle, and I'm just going around the inner corner of my eye, down into my lower lash line, making that look nice and light, where the dark circles could be, and were until you covered them. And taking that same color up into underneath your eyebrow, because this is going to make your eyes appear a little bit wider and more awake and not so droopy. I'm just taking my bedhead kind of fluffy crease brush, and I'm taking Taupe by Sally Girl. These are all Sally Girl. And I'm going to hit my crease with this. And this is such a neutral color. It blends out everything really well. I use it to blend out light and dark colors. Anyway, I'm just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth on the eye area. Kind of hitting it and then also going up, but not going down onto the eyelid. I'm just kind of going up on the lid space itself to give it a little bit more dimension. Okay, so see the definition that that gives. It's nice and light, but you still can see that there's a difference in the eyes. Next, I'm taking a darker shade again, which is Golden Bronze. We're gonna hit the outer corner, just really quick, just giving it a little blending effect so it's not all the same color. Can you guys hear the thunder? I hate thunder, by the way. I'm taking Black Brown, which is a darker brown, and I'm just going to hit the outer corner. Just a little bit. We don't want to put too much darkness. Plus browns and blues look really nice together. So then I'm going to take my Annabelle Smudge Liner in Sapphire, and it's just a really nice like blue. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do really thin on the top, and I'm going to do a little bit thicker on the bottom. Just different. So I'm just going to pull my eye out gently. And on the lower eye, I'm just going over to like where my white part starts with the color. So do we see the difference in lining has made? It defines the eye. So once you have that, because this is a smudged brush, I'm taking the smudgy end, I'm going to smudge out the bottom lash line. Natural. So like I said, I'm going to curl my lashes. You really want to make sure you get them curled well when you're doing, if your eyes are kind of puffy and tired. And I curl them twice on these days. My lashes are pretty curled normally, but they'll make your eyes appear bigger and your lashes longer, which will all help to downplay the amount of puffiness or redness that your eyes have. Now, the best mascara for puffy eyes and to make your lashes look long is the NYC Volumizing Mascara High Definition Volume. Pick this up at Walmart for like $5. It's awesome. Glowing. So these are my eyes before, and when I come back they'll be all done and you'll totally be able to see the eyelashes so much better. So be right back. Okay guys, so it's super thundering and the power just flickered, so I want to make sure I get this video done. So anyway, those are my eyes with this mascara, and the eyelashes are just gorgeous. And I think you want to have your lashes long and not necessarily super thick when you have puffy eyes and you have a rough night, because you don't need any more like thickness and bulk around your eyes. You want everything to look nice and long and streamlined. And that's what this mascara does. And it's just why I love it, and it's super cheap. Next, to finish this off before the thunder comes back, is to do your lips. Lips should be a nice natural flush of color, I think, or go vibrant, go big, do it all. Then go ahead, go for it. But I'm going to stick with a nice neutral pale pink tone. And this is my, I've talked about this before, my Sally Hansen Ultra Smoothing Lip Tint in Pomegranate. I love this. It gives such shine to your lips, it's unbelievable. And there you have it, guys. Do you hear that thunder? It has gotten so dark outside now, it's crazy. Is it raining? Yes, it's just pouring now. Anyway, not that you care. So this is my face look. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to break it into 2 videos. I can upload super long videos. Maybe this will be my first long video that you guys have watched. And if you've made it to the end, thank you so much for staying with me and sticking it out for how you get nice luminous skin and how to make yourself look awake and fresh-eyed for the day after you've had a lack of sleep or you've just had a rough week or a rough night for whatever reasons. Hopefully this helps, and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye!